What is going on, YouTube? Joe here with Color Nation Media, bringing you another episode of Pokemon X and Y Battle Spot Live. Today's episode is number 90, and coming into this episode, we are sitting at a record of, let's see, 107 and 70, because we had a double loss. The first episode with this team, last episode was the second episode with this team. We had a double victory. So we started at 37 games as far as the differential. We dropped down to 35 and back up to 37. And we're going to try to get up to 39 today. We will see if that happens. I'll give you guys a little bit of a refresher on the team in case you haven't been here for the previous episodes. Before I do that, I would like to remind you that if you have not done so already, make sure, if you would like to show your support to the channel and the series and all that stuff, make sure you're clicking that thumbs up button below this video. Every like counts. It really does. It really helps out the channel, and it helps keep me motivated. I know that's kind of like a side weird thing, but it is true. It is true. Coming and, you know, checking out the videos and seeing all the likes and all the support and comments you guys leave really does just make my day. And it really just means a lot to me. Anyway, let's not blab about that. Let's get into the battle, shall we? And hit that challenge button. And I'll go over the team briefly here. We have Choice Scarf, Jinx, Choice Band, Rapidash, Power Swapping, Eviolite, Physically Defensive, Tangela, Assault Vest, Dustoir, Focus Sash, Chinchino, and I missed one, but it went off the screen. And we're up against a Japanese player, so we're probably going to get pooped on. Actually, a pretty cool team. What did I miss? The Aerodactyl? Did I say Mega Aerodactyl? I don't really know. I feel like maybe I missed out on that. Anyway, let's see here. We got Tyranitar, Nidoqueen, Scizor, Rotom Wash, Gyarados, and Haxorus. So physical attackers all over the place. Well, the Nidoqueen and the Rotom Wash are going to be special, so that is something to keep an eye on. I see lots of setup sweepers, though. Dragon Dance, Sword Dance, all kinds of dancing. Lots of dancing! So I kind of want to bring the Tangela for that. Kind of do, because it can deal a decent amount of damage to that Rotom, too. The only thing it really can't take on is that Nidoqueen. So we're going to bring, let's see, what do I want to start off with? That is the question. That is the question indeed. Rapidash is not going to be able to do a whole lot here. So I think I want to start off with the Tangela, actually. And we shall bring the... What shall we bring? What shall we bring? I want to bring the Dustoir, because why not? Why not bring the Dustoir? And we'll bring the Aerodactyl as well, because Aerodactyl really just is amazing. Really nothing else I can say about Aerodactyl. It's just such a good Pokemon. The Hone Claw set is so good. So good, because it gains some extra speed. I believe it gains a little bit of extra bulk as well when it Mega Evolves. Plus an attack boost and the Tough Claws ability. It's just so good. So good. Unfortunately, none of the moves that I'm carrying actually get boosted by Tough Claws, but that's a different story. We see the Tyranitar starting things off here. I don't know what he's going to want to go for. If he has a Fire-type move like Fire Blast, that would be a problem. But I kind of want to just put you to sleep. So we're going to do that. We're going to put you to sleep first. He's going to go for the Stealth Rock, which, I mean, I guess makes sense because I've got 3 Pokemon weak to it, so fair enough. We're going to put this thing to sleep. He may try to switch out now. I don't really know. I don't really know. What would he want to switch in on this? That is the question. So I kind of want to just go for a Leaf Storm. Or we can switch into Dustoir and start setting up power-up punches. That has a lot of potential. Because this is going to be his first sleep turn. So we're going to get, or have the ability to get off at least one power-up punch before we can hit him with something else. I don't know, but Power Punch is 4 times super effective. We have the Ice Punch for the Nidoqueen and the Dragons. We don't have anything for the Gyarados, though. That is what I don't like. So I think our best play is actually to just stay in here and go for the... I almost went for a Power Swap. We don't want to do that when we haven't gone for a Leaf Storm yet. We're going for the Leaf Storm. He's going to stay in, stay fast asleep. With the Sandstorm up, he should be able to take this Leaf Storm okay. I'm guessing. Yeah, that does not that much damage, actually. Not that much damage at all. We're going to get hurt by the Sandstorm. And now we can go for a Power Swap, I guess. Or do I go for another Leaf Storm and then Power Swap? I don't know. We're going to go for the Power Swap now, in case he switches. So he's going to wake up and go for the T-Wave. Stealth Rock T-Waving Tyranitar. So I'm guessing he's specially defensive? I don't know. But we're going to power swap our -2 onto this Tyranitar. So if he has a special attack, it's not going to be doing much. I don't think he does, but still, we can go for Sleep Powder again, and he doesn't have anything to absorb it. So we're going to go for the Sleep Powder. I don't see any reason not to go for it. And being T-Waved really doesn't matter. He's going for the Dragon Tail. He has to be because he's going second. So that's interesting. Interesting indeed. We're going to get hurt by the Sandstorm again here as Tyranitar burns his first turn of sleep already, which is not really what I wanted to do. Let's see. Let's take a look. I really don't want anything else on this team being paralyzed, so I'm not going to switch out yet. I'm just going to go for the Giga Drain, and that should give us some HP back. Not a lot, because that's really not doing that much damage at all, but we should be able to outstall this thing. Should be able to. Oh no, he has a Citrus. Wow, okay, that's going to make this go a lot slower. He's going to go for the Roar. Okay, so not Dragon Tail, it's the Roar. So, Roar, T-Wave, Dragon Tail, and then I don't know what else. The pressure is up. He's probably going to go for a T-Wave. The Sandstorm does subside. I'm going to go for the Power-Up Punch. We'll see what he wants to do. If he wants to stay in, he is just going to T-Wave me. He outspeeds because he just does. The Dusknoir is super slow. Super, super slow. And we're paralyzed and we can't move. Fantastic. Fantastic. Let's go for the Power Punch again. We really need to connect with this. We go first, so he's going to Roar me again. And Power Up Punch does a nice chunk. We're going to get an attack raise, but it's not going to mean anything because his basic strategy here is to just set up Stealth Rocks, T-Wave, and just roar you out. That's pretty much all there is to it. We're going to take a nice chunk due to Stealth Rocks. Our pressure is up. Everybody has pressure. Lots of pressure going on. I think it's pretty obvious that I'm going to go for an EQ here, but I pretty much have to go for it, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. If he has Gyarados, that's coming in. It looks like he doesn't have the Gyarados, or he didn't want to risk switching it in on a Stone Edge. I'm not sure which is the case, but the EQ was the safer play, I think, on my part, because I don't want to risk missing and getting T-Waved. At least in this instance, we're not going to have to worry about Sandstorm. We're not going to have to worry about Aerodactyl getting paralyzed. Our other two Pokemon are unfortunately paralyzed, but they're both kind of really slow, so at least we don't have to worry about, you know, the speed factor, losing speed, all that jazz. We're going to see the Nidoqueen coming in here, which is not going to appreciate an EQ, but I don't know if it's going to one-shot if she has HP investment. We definitely outspeed. There's no question about that. And with our Assault Vest, Dusknoir is going to be able to take a couple of hits from this thing. And she's probably going to go for an Ice Beam or a T-Bolt. So I can't risk the T-Bolt and go... Or I can't risk the Ice Beam, rather, and go into Tangela. Tangela! I want to call it Tangela all the time. That's what I called it for years, so sorry. I guess we pretty much have to go for an EQ here. I don't really have much of a switch in. I don't want to take all kinds of damage on my Dusknoir when I don't have to. There's the EQ. Oh, that's not even going to be close to KOing this thing. And an Ice Beam with the Sheer Force boost, that is a dead Aerodactyl. Wow, okay. I'm guessing that has to be some kind of HP investment. I'm thinking. Because that didn't do anywhere near as much as I thought it was going to. Now we can go into Dusknoir and we can set up an Ice Punch. It's not really setting up, but it's something. It is something. And we kind of need to hope that she stays in and just dies here. Or he stays in and just dies. He, she, I don't know. Is my opponent a boy or a girl? I don't know. I don't pay attention to genders. I'm sorry. The way I brought it in, maybe my opponent's thinking, oh, maybe he has the Ice Punch. I don't know. He's going to go for the Fire Blast, which is going to deal a good chunk of damage. Not nearly enough, though. Ice Punch should be sufficient to take this Nidoqueen out, and it is. And judging by how much that Fire Blast did, maybe switching into the Dusknoir with, instead of going for the EQ was the better play. Because we have Scizor out here. We have the Fire Punch, though. Okay, let's go for, yeah, the Fire Punch. That is our only play. I don't know if Tangela can beat this. Oh, God, no. Fire Punch is not going to one-shot. It's a Mega Scizor. And Tangela can't do much to it. I mean, Bug Bite or X-Scissor is just going to just poop all over it. Can we take that? Can we take that? Oh, we can barely take it, but we're paralyzed and can't move. Are we serious? Game. Game, really? Really? Go for the Shadow Sneak. It doesn't matter now because Bullet Punch is going to outspeed us. Dusknoir goes down. There goes our only shot at winning this because I don't carry the HP Fire or HP Rock on this Tangela. I'm mono attacking Grass. So the only thing I can do is hope that he Swords Dances. And then I can Power Swap it. But I'm going to Sleep Powder him. He is going to Swords Dance. Okay. Well, I'm going to Power Swap that away eventually. Eventually I will. I kind of want him to get up to +4. Actually, I kind of do. Because once I Power Swap once, I mean, he can just continually do that. Well, let's see. If I get to -2 and then he starts Swords Dancing, then I can just Power Swap again, I guess. I guess I can do that. Let's go for a Leaf Storm first and then Power Swap. He's going to stay fast asleep. And we'll see how much this does. I'm pretty sure it's quad resisted, so it's not going to do much at all. Wow, that does nothing. Alright, this is a loss, definitely. It doesn't matter what we Power Swap. Doesn't matter at all. And my cat is meowing outside the door. You guys can probably hear that because he's being kind of loud. He's being kind of loud. He's sad. He must be hungry. I don't know. Scissor's going to wake up and go for the U-turn, probably because that's his only Bug-type move. It's super effective. Wow, that deals so much damage to a Tangela. I kind of thought that might be a crit, but it's a Mega Scizor, so it's bound to be dealing a lot of damage. We're going to Power Swap. It's not going to matter because we're going to go down here. I don't know how much Fire Punch would do. I was running max attack on my Dusknoir. So if we didn't get paralyzed that turn, I don't know. I mean, I guess it depends on the investment of this Scizor as well. If he was max HP, if he was max speed, I don't know what he was running. But we may have had a chance there. I don't really know. I do know that I'm frustrated by the fact that the Power Hacks was doing what it was doing. I don't like Power Hacks. Not a fan. Let's continue battling. What is our record now? 107 and 71. So 36 game differential. Hoping that we don't have another double loss. That would be not the best case scenario. Not the best case scenario at all. I feel like I had a decent chance in that battle too. That's the unfortunate thing. Mason from Michigan is our opponent. And he has the Deden. But he also has what appears to be Mega Kangaskhan. So I don't know if that makes up for it. Sorry, I don't think it does. Greninja, Diggersby, Mawile. Oh wait, the Mawile could be Mega, and then the Kangaskhan could not be Mega. This has the potential to be a really cool team, and the Volcarona. So, with that being said, I'm thinking that... Let's see. What do I want to start off with? That is the question. Our Focus Sash with Cinccino is not going to mean a whole lot with a Mega Kangaskhan on the field. And we can't do anything to Mawile. So I'm thinking Rapidash is actually a decent choice here. I kind of want to lead off with the Rapidash. So let's do that. It outspeeds the Deden, so that's cool. The only thing it doesn't outspeed is the... what am I thinking? I mean, if that Diggersby is Choice Scarf, it's not going to outspeed, obviously. And then, the Greninja is another thing we don't outspeed. So we need something to outspeed that. Which could be the Mega Aerodactyl. Could indeed be the Mega Aerodactyl. So do I want to bring that? I've been bringing that to, like, every single battle. So I don't think I'm going to. I'm going to bring the Cinccino, and I'm going to bring the Jinx. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, I guess I should have brought the Tangela because there's the potential for Swords Dancing or Power-Up Punching with the Kangaskhan / Mawile, and Tangela is so good at dealing with them, and that's kind of why I brought it in the first place. Should have brought the Tangela. Tangles. Tangles is its nickname. We're going to see the Diggersby starting things off, and I don't know if I can one-shot this thing. I mean, if it's Choice Scarf, we're just going to straight up die to it. And we don't have the Mega Aerodactyl, so that would be unfortunate. We'd have to go into Jinx, because I would outspeed because I am Choice Scarfed. So even if he's choice scarfed, my choice scarf will outpace his choice scarfness, and it's a whole big thing. What can I say? Low kick I don't think would be enough to kill. I don't feel like Diggersby is heavy enough. I feel like Flare Blitz is the way to go, so that's what we're going for. Oh, he's scarfed, so we are dead. Scarf Diggersby is power. There we go. Not much we can do about that. Sometimes they're life orbs, sometimes they're banded. This one is scarfed. Very unfortunate. I don't think Chinchino's going to outspeed. I'm not going to risk it, so we're going to go into Jinx. And I'm guessing that he's going to guess that, by the way we're bringing it in, that we're definitely scarfed. I have no choice but to go for the Ice Beam. I mean, I guess I could go for Lovely Kiss and then switch out. You know, well, Lovely Kiss might be the better play here, because we can potentially put something to sleep. That has potential. I mean, we're going to be locked into it, so we would have to switch out at that point. Yeah, you know what? We're going to go for the Lovely Kiss. Why not? Let's do it. Well, he's going to stay in, so we're going to put him to sleep. Alrighty then. Well, he's going to stay asleep. We need to hope that he doesn't wake up. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. I really thought he was going to switch there. Unless he thought Diggersby was just going to kill everything. But we have to go into Chinchino. We're going to get the switch here into Chinchino. We need him to stay asleep this turn and next turn. What are the chances of that? Oh, he's going to withdraw. Okay, that's fine. That's perfect. Have Diggersby be asleep. The Mawile is going to come out. And I can't do anything but HP fire it, unfortunately. So I guess we're going to U-turn? Are you going to Sucker Punch? I mean, I really can't touch you. I really can't touch you. I guess we have to U-turn. We're going to see the Mega Evolution here, so I'm guessing that Kangaskhan isn't, or he's bringing the 2 Megas and it's just a situational thing. You know, I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but we're going to U-turn out. And we shall see what my opponent wants to do. If he goes for the play rough, I'm pretty sure we're just dead. And that's going to be the match. So that would be unfortunate. In comes the Jinx. And we see the Swords Dance. Now the question is, do I be that person and go for the Lovely Kiss here? Because the Sucker Punch is going to one-shot us. And it's really the only way I can win. But I'm not going to put his entire team to sleep. That's ridiculous. I'm not going to be that guy. Sorry, not going to do it. I'd rather lose than put his entire team to sleep. He's actually going to stay in here and just let me hit him with an HP fire, which doesn't take him out. And he goes for the play rough, which connects, so Jinx is going down. So it turned out that it didn't matter. Putting him to sleep wouldn't have made any difference, because then I'd have to switch out anyway. So having a Lovely Kiss on a choiced set doesn't do a whole lot for us. At this point, does it matter what we go for? I don't know that it does. I don't think we're taking it out anyway. I'm just going to go for the Tail Slap. He's going to go for the Sucker Punch. So if Tail Slap does not take this thing out, we lose. Actually, we lose anyway because Diggersby outspeeds. So we kind of need this thing to die. That would be great. 2, 3. It looks like we're going to need a crit. Oh, are we? Oh, we did need a crit and we didn't get it. He survives with almost no HP remaining. And that is going to be the match. So we're going to lose 3-0 here. That was a really fast match. So I think I actually would like to do another match. Think I would. So we're going to have a bonus battle today because that match did not even take 5 minutes for us to lose. So we started off with 2 losses today. That brings our record to 107 and 72. So a 36 game differential. We have a chance to go up, or not a 36 game differential, I'm sorry. Right, 107 and 72, that is a 35 game differential. We have a chance to go back up to 36 games. But it depends on what we do here. Depends on what happens here. If we can pull out a victory, I really would not like to have triple losses. That would be unfortunate. That would be unfortunate. I mean, we got outplayed there. Choice Scarf Diggersby is power. I didn't have anything to handle that. I really didn't. I needed to put it to sleep, and I mean, I don't know what else I could have done. I needed the Tangela, I guess. We have somebody named Raiden from Alabama. And he is bringing a ridiculously cookie-cutter team. Dragonite Gengar, Talonflame, Greninja, Mega Kang. Oh, not Mega Kangaskhan. It doesn't have an item. Oops. You forgot your Mega Stone there, bud. And Aegislash. So let's see here. Rapidash is not looking so good because he's got 3 resists. The Greninja still takes a lot of damage from a Flare Blitz. Actually, Talonflame does too. So maybe Rapidash is not a bad Pokemon to start off with. He's probably not bringing the Kangaskhan because it doesn't have an item. So, do we have anything for the Dragonite? Not really. We are going to have to, I guess, Ice Punch it or Stone Edge it. But with the scale, I don't think we're one-shotting it anytime soon. So I'm going to start off with, let's see here. What are we going to start off with? I think I want to start off with the Cinccino. And I want to bring the Rapidash. Right? Oh, no, we have Jinx. Jinx could really come in handy. Right? That Aegislash can still be a problem. Yeah, I'm going to bring the Jinx. And we're going to bring the Aerodactyl. I feel like those are the best Pokemon to bring. Am I thinking clearly here? I'm trying to think. Are we thinking clearly? I think that's looking good. Yeah, that's what we're going with. He's got 2 Ghost-type Pokemon, so I don't know if Cinccino's the best. But that Tail Slap is going to be doing a lot of damage to the Dragonite. We can hit through the Multi-Scale. And we can take a hit from Talonflame due to our Choice Scarf and finish it off with any move that we feel like going for, basically. Basically, Talonflame will just die to anything. He's going to start off with the Dragonite, and I hope he starts going for Dragon Dances. I really hope that's what you go for. I guess Rock Blast is the way to go here, so that's what we're going for. We outspeed, obviously, because we're Cinccino, so there's the Multi-Scale broken. And don't think we're going to have enough to take out this Dragonite, even with 5 hits. So, nope, it's not quite going to be enough. We would need a crit. Oh, we got a crit. Oh, wait, we needed 2 crits. I'm sorry. Still not enough. We see the Dragon Dance there, but our Focus Sash is intact, so this Dragonite is going down to the ground, even if he goes for E-Speed, which I don't think he will go for. Well, no, he will, because I outspeed, so that would be obviously the better play. Do I go for the Bullet Seed? Because it doesn't have a chance to miss. If he has E-Speed and we miss a Tail Slap, we're screwed. We are absolutely screwed. Yeah, I think Bullet Seed is the better play here. He goes for the Outrage, and he does outspeed because he's at +1, and he used the Dragon Dance. That kind of is what happens when you go for Dragon Dance. There's the Focus Sash, and we get a Bullet Seed off because it has 100% accuracy, and it doesn't do much. Oh, are you kidding me? Is it not going to KO? It's not going to KO because it's 4-time resisted. I just misplayed. I just misplayed really badly. Oh my goodness, why did I think it was 2 times resisted? It's a Dragonite, it's a Grass-type move. Flying Dragon. Do I have priority? I don't have priority, but Jinx will still outspeed, so I have to sacrifice my Cinccino, which is the dumbest thing. That is really, truly the dumbest thing. Why did I do that? I mean, if he has the Greninja, I guess it's not really going to matter either way, because I don't outspeed Greninja, I don't think. No, Cinccino has like base 115 speed. So he's going to get a 3rd turn of Outrage. Like I said, doesn't really matter. Because we're just going to go into Jinx, and we are Choice Scarf, so it's like kind of like we're both at +1 speed here. And we definitely outspeed. So Ice Beam is the way to go. Psychic will kill, but depending on what his other Pokemon is, let's see. If he has the Greninja, Psychic is not going to hit it at all. I mean, it will KO the Gengar, so that is a plus, but what are the chances he's going to bring in the Gengar? I don't think there are really any chances in which he's going to bring in the Gengar, so we're just going to go for the Ice Beam here and kill this thing. That was an unfortunate mistake, but I really don't think it's going to cost us in the grand scheme of things. I think if we lose, I don't think it's going to be because of that play. I mean, we unfortunately have to have our Jinx locked into something. The Kangaskhan is here. Okay, but you're not Mega. Are you going to try to Sucker Punch me? I mean, I'm just going to Ice Beam. I don't know what else you're going to possibly do to me other than Sucker Punch. This thing doesn't have an item. No, he's not. Maybe he's going to Double Edge me. That's going to kill. Ice Beam does not even 50%, and he gets a Drain Punch off, which does do well over 50% to us. Ooh, I don't know if I like that so much. But we can set up on this thing. So I am going to Ice Beam it again and let him take out my Jinx and come in with Mega Aerodactyl. Oh, geez, was that a crit? No, it wasn't. Yeah, we can set up a Hone Claws, definitely. Or two, potentially, depending on what moves he has. And we'll be able to get our Mega Evolution off safely, which means we will outspeed the Gengar and the Greninja for sure. But I'm running Jolly. I'm trying to remember if I put max speed on this thing. I don't know if I did. I feel like I had. No, I definitely have some HP investment going on. So it's not. It's Jolly, but it's not max speed, which is weird. But that's just what I did. Just what I did. Now he could have the Rock Slide, but I don't think that's going to one-shot. So I am just going to go for the Hone Claws here. And like I said, we should outspeed the Greninja. If it's Focus Sash, if he has a Focus Sash user at all, we pretty much lose. We have to bank on the fact that he doesn't have a Focus Sash user. That's what it comes down to. Sadly, he's going to go for the Drain Punch, which is going to do neutral damage. And that is not enough to take us out. Not enough at all. We can set up another Hone Claws, I guess, in case he has the Aegislash. That's what we're going to do. We're going to set up the Hone Claws. He's going to go for the Sucker Punch, which is not going to connect. Which is unfortunate, as far as my opponent is concerned. That is a bit unfortunate. Now we can go for a Stone Edge. Definitely. He's not going to go for the Sucker Punch this time around, so he's not going to get any extra damage off, and this Kangaskhan is going down. And I'm very happy that I remembered that thing didn't have an item, because I tend to miss when Pokemon don't have items a lot. He does have the Gengar. This could be Mega. If it's Mega, I outspeed still, though, this turn, unless he has Protect. We really need him to not be Focus Sash. Going for the Stone Edge, we can't miss because of our accuracy. No Mega. Is this Gengar just going to fall down to the ground? It is, so we are going to get a victory in today's episode. We're not going to go for a triple loss. I was going to be really upset if we had a triple loss. Very, very upset. So, in the bonus battle, we get a victory. That brings us back up to a 36-game differential. And I don't even want to try to figure out what the record is now because that involves math. I know it's going to be up on the screen, but I haven't edited that in yet, obviously. So I don't know what it is. We were 107 and let's see, 107 and 70 coming in. So then we were 107 and 72 because we lost 2 in a row. So we are 108 and 72. There, figured it out. 36 games. It adds up. Sure. Sure, and I didn't even use my calculator. How about that, ladies and gents? Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching, as always. If you haven't done so already, make sure you click that thumbs up button. It does help out a lot. Ooh, I hit a button. Well, we're not going to continue battling because this was the last episode that we're going to be using this team. So next time around, we're going to be changing things up. I think I'm going to replace everyone on this team. I did like it. It was a lot of fun, but we kind of lost a lot of matches. I feel like we did, because we had a double loss first time around. Yeah, first episode we used this team, we had a double loss, and then even though we won both in the last episode, we lost 2 again today. So that's 4 losses for this team. That's not good. We were 3 and 4, I guess. Yeah, 3 and 4 total, but that's not really so good. So we'll get some new faces in there and hopefully have a better time coming up. So with that being said, that is it for this time, and I will see you all for the next episode. But until then, game on.